Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Xander for the Movie Stand. I'm home from seeing Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson as Major. Let me just say off the bat, the cinematography gave me chills at times. The set design, how like the world is built in terms of technology, and the shapes and designs used in the world, the huge holograms that you see in the sides of the buildings, and that's all stunning, and I loved every second of it. I want more movies like that. I think my love for that comes from Coruscant and from the prequels. One of the very few redeeming factors I have for the prequels, even though they're not terrible, but that's a different story. I love the big city feel. Valerian and City of a Thousand Planets, that's coming out later this year, I believe, is going to encapsulate that feel a little bit. You have the Star Wars prequels, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and then you have Ghost in the Shell. And that type of set design, to me, is just so cool. I love just delving into the world that's rich, and it's so apparent that there's so much there. I love that that type of world, and Ghost in the Shell delivered on that. It delivered on its visuals. We knew that if it was a good or bad movie, its visuals were going to be amazing. The special effects were going to be top of the line. Though, it was visually stunning. It was visually amazing. The cinematography, the big swooping shots, I love those because they showed the big city feel. I loved it. Loved it. Now, the CGI. Well, it wasn't really CGI, but it felt like, I think it's makeup more like it. Major. She didn't feel real, and also the what's his face? The guy who is the bad guy, but she remembers him, so he's kind of a good guy. I did not watch the anime, did not read the manga, so I went completely blind. I just saw the trailers, and I thought it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. It was okay. And that's really what I expected from it. I don't think Scarlett Johansson is an amazing actor, but I think for the job of Major, I think she did really good, because Major's not really supposed to have a heart from how the movie set it up to me. And I felt like that. Or she's trying to get a heart, but because she's a robot. I'm not going to get into mythos, because anyone watching this review is going to yell at me and say, I'm sorry. But, yeah, I had fun with it. It kind of reminded me of Tron at some points in terms of like set design. Also reminded me of what I've seen from images of Blade Runner. And it's reminded me of kind of the Fifth Element, which is funny because that's the guy, Luke, I can't say his last name right, the guy who's directing Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, directed the Fifth Element, and so that type of world is still there. Oh, fun fact, the people who, while we were waiting for the movie to start, there's people talking about Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. So I was like, let's put The Matrix there. I really should have put Avengers Age of Ultron, because I have that right here, and that has Miss Scarlett Johansson. Go, focus on this. It's not, I'm sorry. I should have put it that, but that's just a behind the scenes look at what Xander thinks of his set design. I had a fun time. I would watch a sequel to it. I just need, the Lawless area section, I loved that area. The set design is so cool. When Major goes up to the apartments where I guess her mother is, like the person whose brain it is her mother, the set design of that apartment building was just so cool. The end fights, it was just the visuals and the set design and the world design I found amazing, and I'm super excited that it was done, because I love those types of worlds and how they're built. It's just so cool to me, and I know there's a second anime film, and I would be totally down to have a second live action adaptation. I'm actually now interested to watch the original films, and then watch this film with the Japanese dub, because I believe they got the original voice actors from the original anime films to reprise their roles for the Japanese dub of this film, and that's really awesome to me. And I want to definitely watch that, even if they weren't brought back to do the dub. I still want to watch it because I was like, it feels like it should be watched in Japanese because the anime was in Japanese, and so I don't know. Regardless if they came back or not, I think they came back, which is a cool thing to me. Is watching when I go to watch the original anime, I'd be like, oh, I know that voice. That's Major. Oh yeah, that's that guy. One thing that I didn't like is that never stuck with me who Major's real name was. I could never. You hear it, you know she has a different name than Mira or whatever, but you can't. At least I can't, because I didn't watch the anime. So I think they changed her name back to what it was in the anime. Again, I don't know, but still, it didn't stick with me. So you heard it a bunch of times, you knew it was there, but it didn't stick with me. I can't say it right. I can't pronounce it. So I don't know. I think that's a falter, but that you learned about that like in 2.5 to 3 of the act structure. So it's just like you didn't have that much time to be like, oh yeah, totally, because you just stick with Major. And I think at the end she says, "Oh, I'm Major." I don't know. I just want to see another one because I love that world. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Xander for the Movie Stand. All our social media, website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in the description below. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Tell me what you liked about this film, what you didn't like about this film, how it differed from the anime or the manga, what you liked of the differences, what you didn't like of the differences. I want to hear your thoughts, so get commenting, and thanks again for watching.